Let me apologize for last week. It was just I couldn't. I couldn't, and rather than give you all a shitty video, I've already been warned about if I don't feel like it, not to do it. So I didn't do it. I didn't vlog. I just, sometimes it just, But for all those lovely comments that were left on last week's video, it touched my heart like it hasn't been touched in a very long time. And so, yeah, thanks for that. I don't know if you can hear my phone ringing in the background, but I don't even give a shit anymore. Whatever. Michael, thank you so much for bringing attention to my pooping myself video. I am very proud of that video, and I'm just fascinated that it's this week's sort of topic. Since I've already told that story in a video, and y'all can go to Monday's video, Michael's video. There's a link. There's a link on the video where we show our tile, and I'm wearing a big towel on my head. You can't miss it. There's a link on there as well. So if you want to watch the video, go. I'm not gonna post a link because it's been done to death. But I will tell you another story about when I didn't shit myself, but allow me to tell you the story nonetheless. Picture it, Sicily, 1942. Well, more like North Miami Beach, 2004. But picture it. A young man on hard economic times rents a very, 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 very modest studio apartment that does not have a bathroom that is attached to said small unit. Now, it is a small room that with its own entrance. It's part of a house. Now, the bathroom that this young man had to use was in the garage that was across a very long driveway. Well, one, dark and stormy night during a hurricane, this young man had to take a massive dump. Now, he had one of many options. He could have, waited the storm out. He could have, gotten himself wet in the rain. So, but he thought about it and just got to the point where it was raining really hard and he didn't want to get wet and he couldn't hold it anymore. And he happened to glance at the kitchen floor. Now, he had just mopped the kitchen floor. And he noticed the bucket was there. Now, the bucket was empty, didn't have any water in it, so let's not be gross. Not yet, anyway. So he noticed the bucket and he thought himself, well, I could poop. Oh, excuse me, not me. This is about somebody else. He could poop in the bucket. Oh, who are we kidding? The story's about me. So I looked at the bucket on the floor and I thought, well, maybe I could just, squat. But then I was thinking, well, then there'd be a giant, enormous turd inside the bucket, and then I have to wash the bucket, and it'd be a big production that I really didn't want to deal with. So I decided that I would line the bucket with garbage bags. So I took about 3 garbage bags and I lined the bucket and I got down to business. And not a moment too soon. Now I took those 3 bags, I of course wrapped them up and I took those 3 bags, put it in another bag, and I took that bag, I put it in another bag, and I took that bag and put it in another bag. So in total, 6 garbage bags were used to contain a modest amount of poop. I'm not going to say it wasn't in a big, but modest. Now I took that container, put it in with the rest of the trash, waited for the storm to let out, and took that trash outside and put it away. So technically did not poop myself, but I, was presented with lemons, and I needed to make lemonade, and I was going to make it in that freaking bucket. Sorry to get worked up, people, but I got, there's another poop story. Now, there was another poop story, but I'm not going to even tell that poop story. It's similar to the one in the video, just not as dramatic. So I'm not really going to tell that story. And what does it mean to be an old gay? Well, I don't know. The more I'm on this planet, the more I think I don't know anything. I don't know. Young people today have it, really well. But I'm in a weird position because I'm only 34, so I'm not really, I'm an old gay at heart, but not in the chronological sense. And I joke around a lot with my friends that I'm, old and crusty and whatever, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not. I had a very attractive 18-year-old hitting on me today. Not to brag, but, I did decline this 18-year-old because you know what? I'm really, I love the younger people, but seriously, y'all are working my last nerve. It's like, I don't know what y'all want from me. Seriously. I'm at the point where I just want to meet somebody and settle down. Y'all just want to run amok, and although sometimes I am tempted to run amok, I don't want to. Generally speaking. But yeah, having said all that, talked about poop, talked about stuff. May I just take this moment to congratulate Mr. Clay Aiken for coming out of the closet. Good for you. I think I just spit all over the laptop. But yeah, I've talked too much, and thank you all for putting up with my annoying crap every week. I know it must not be easy. And sometimes I can't even put up with my own crap. No pun intended. But I love you all, and I will see you next week.